It's Week 18 of the National Football League. And we'll see the Buccaneers' creative quarterback. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Bucs and the Saints.
So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. They'll be led out by one of the league's promising young talents at quarterback in his first season out of Texas.
If there's such thing as perfection in the NFL for a quarterback, well, he pretty much achieved it last week. QB rating through the roof. No mistakes, 6 touchdowns. Just a phenomenal day. Hard to replicate, but the consistency and the confidence that can come out of that should endure.
And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Brought down by Tyrann Mathieu. We'll pause after that first snap of the game. Gonna need to adjust their game plan because that is their running back who's hurt and getting some help. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Irvin here from the gun. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're gonna have 3rd and 5 to figure out. He'll throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running for it. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he's able to work this down to the 41. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Straight ahead, it's Irving. Flies past the 1st, inside the 30. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So a picture-perfect way to begin this ball game, Brock. Their opening drive ends in 6.
Yeah, no question about it. That's how you do it. You work all week to script out the opening drive, and it's huge when it pays off like that.
Irving on the inside give. Has a lane past the 45. Bucky Irving will score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get 6 more on their early advantage. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. He's going deep this time. They connect on the deep shot. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers making a 3-score game already in the first. Hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because only took them a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them, the guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
Throw left side, complete. He's contained at the line for no gain. Brought down by Paulson Adebo. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Dropping back to throw. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Back to throw on 1st and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's DeMario Davis.
Intercepted by the Saints. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. He gets loose down the right side. And in, touchdown Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call it there for one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
On the give, this is Irving. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Here's 2nd and 7. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Early on, it's not his work passing the football we're talking about. It is what he's been able to do as a runner that has this place buzzing.
Yeah, years ago, Kate, taking what the defense gives you means checking it down, but not anymore. Not with the QBs of today. He's showing you the prowess he has with his legs as well.
And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Well, so far, they've got to be pretty happy with how he's been leading their offense. It has been a great start.
And I'd hesitate to say it's only going to get better, especially if they really decide to keep running this offense through that quarterback's arm.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Back to throw. Vacates quickly left side. He's going to keep it this time. And they will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers making this a laugher before halftime. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist.
Here's the give to Irving. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. A give to Edmonds up the middle. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Marshawn Lattimore up for the secondary for the stop. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down. Carry here for Irving. He breaks the tackle, and they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 27. Completed to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Pickup of 2 here. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Godwin, the man in motion left. From the red zone now. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers continue dominating in our opening half. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Now the second time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking the...
Throwing it to start this drive. Catch made by Bucky Irving. This gets up past the 20. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Pass play now. Big gain downfield. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's a 31-yard play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. A final throw before the break. He's looking deep once again. And he's there to send that one away incomplete. So we're halfway through this final week of the regular season. Now we'll keep it in-state, but send you a couple hours away to our buddy in Orlando. It's Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Kirk Cousins leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. From there, we head up to the Motor City to check in on the Lions at home at Ford Field. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Minnesota Vikings. Amon-Ra St. Brown, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get up to the place they call Titletown, Green Bay, Wisconsin, to see what's happening with the Packers. As you can see the score there in the second quarter, Jordan Love has thrown a touchdown pass. The highlights from the first half, all one-sided. This one got out of hand early, and now you have to wonder how these teams will approach this second half, because this one's already close to being in the bag.
They'll run this with Irving. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. We have a timeout now for somebody shaken up on the previous play, and as they work on him, his teammates hoping this doesn't keep him out of the postseason. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun snap, a give to Edmonds. Across the 45 and still going. 20, 15. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers push their lead further to start the half. You saw that running lane pretty early. You could tell a quick burst got him to it, through it, and then into a foot race down the field.
And there's the...
A tight end in motion now. Now a carry by Irving. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Flush down out to his left. Now he takes it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a first down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They'll throw it. Short pass brought in. On the move, past the 40. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. This finds Evans, complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Working inside the red zone. Getting out to his left. Now here he goes. And they will score. It's a Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down. Didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's...
Throwing from near his own goal line. He gets a lot behind one. Deep down along the right sideline. There's space at the 20. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes...
Now it's Irving. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right, they love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Once again, Irving. And he's tackled for a short gain. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Caught by Godwin on the slant. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown, his 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get in on the slants, you find yourself with a gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, sure.
Going with Irving here. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Right back to Irving now. Hurries this across the 25. Bucky Irving! And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers throwing 6 more on the blowout. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. From the gun, it's Edmonds. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
They give to Irving, left side. Room to work at the 35. Down the sideline inside the 40. And they take this in for the score. The Buccaneers are running them out of the building. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plungers, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will
the lone back on the handoff. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. Looking to the air here. Escapes out to the left. He can run it. And he's going to go out on the edge of the red zone. Like so many of the league's quarterbacks know how to do, this guy has really taken over much of this game, and it's been his dual-threat ability that served as the catalyst for that.
And let's give him a lot of credit here, Kate, because he's the one who recognized there'd be opportunities aplenty to hit this defense with his legs. He's picked the right moments, picked his spots, and that stat line's benefited.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bring it up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 16-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he's stopped down at the 16 after a small gain. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Buccaneers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Handoff headed right, Irving. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
On the give, this is Irving. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3. Running left, this is Irving. Stiff arm success. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Well, that defense down there, Brock, they got to be tired of hearing this guy's name, but we sure are tired of saying it. This is now the single most productive game by one guy in league history. He's got more all-purpose yards than anyone has ever produced.
Kind of felt this was coming with how productive he's been, but as you say that, man, I am smiling ear to ear. So rare to ever see one player take over a game like he has today, but he's truly been unstoppable.
Sound the cannons, baby. The Buccaneers win it here in Tampa. And they end the season